Let us begin with 7.4. Use probability models today. Okay. Noor, what is the theoretical probability of tossing a coin if it's only head? I'm asking you simple one time if you just toss a coin, and what is the probability of choosing a head? Did you understand my question? Anyone can answer this. What is the theoretical probability of choosing a head when you're tossing a coin? Total, how many sides are there of a coin?
It's 1 out of 2.
1 out of 2. Excellent. It is 1 out of 2. Why 1 out of 2? Because you have two sides, that is head and tails, and tossing head means only one head is there and one tail is there. So it's 1 out of 2. Very good. This is what I wanted. Similarly, now this, they are giving the diagram of chess. Maybe they will, okay, marbles and chess. Okay, now. A moment. What do you see here in a picture, girls? Mr. Campbell, can you read it, Zishan? Mr. Campbell has a jar.
His desk that contains 10 marbles.
Okay.
At the end of class, draws a marble from the jar without looking, notes its color, and then puts it back in the jar. If a student draws the red marble, the student gets a pass on the
All right.
day's homework.
Now, girls,
How can the students determine the probability?
Are you able to see the colors here on the screen?
Yes. Yeah.
How many marbles are there? How many total marbles are there? First, tell me how many total marbles are there. Count and tell me.
10.
Okay. So, Zishan, if I ask you probability of green marble, probability of green marble, how many?
3.
3 over
10.
Excellent. You will write 3 in the denominator and you will write 10 in the numerator. Now, Miral is there? Miral? Probability of drawing a purple marble. Do you see purple marble over here? Purple, I think so that color is purple or dark purple. Miral?
Yes, miss.
Yes. How many purple marbles do you see here in the jar?
6.
Okay. So what is your answer? 6 over?
Over 10.
6 over 10. Okay. If you can simplify. That is 3 over 5. Like 2 times 3, you will divide by 2. But even if you leave it, it's not wrong. I'm not going to give you simplification here. Now, Judy, probability of drawing a red marble. How many red marble do you see here?
10.
So what is your answer? 1 over?
1 over 10.
10. So Mr. Campbell decides that too many students are getting passed on homework. He adds 10 yellow marbles. Now he adds 10 yellow marbles to this. So they become 20. There were 10 here and he adds 10 yellow marbles to the jar. Now tell me whether the probability changes or yes. Yes, it changed. Why? Each event within the sample does not change. Even does not change. The green will remain 3. The purple will remain 6. But the denominator will change. The probability of each event does change. The sample space does not change. But the probability changes because it is now PR is 1 over 20. Before it was 1 over 10. So did you get this? Did you understand, girls?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
First 3 lessons are there in your quarter test. What we have completed till yesterday. Till yesterday, I was revising with you all of that so that you start practicing at home. Now, Mr. Stillman tells her student that the jar contains 100 marbles. Based on the table of marble colors after 60 draws, about how many marbles of each color are in the jar? Okay, now 7 are drawn. Red, blue 20, 1 orange and green 32. So total how many are there? 60. Simple, drawing a red marble 7 over 60, drawing a blue marble 20 over 60, orange 1 over 60, green 32 over 60. So when you divide them, you get about 7 over 60 is about 12 marbles, about 33, about 2, about 53. Did you get this? Understood, girls? You are simplifying.
Yes.
Tell me, how did I get 12? I will tell you. Take your calculator in your hand. 7 over 60. What's your answer? If I say 7 over 60, what is your answer? Tell me. What is your answer if it is 7 over 60? It is 0.11. 0.11. If I do times 100, I get 11.7, that is 12 marbles. Why do I do times? Because I want to know with 100. I want to know with 100 marbles. Develop a probability model for the spinner shown. Okay, sample space, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probability of 1 is 1 over 5. 2 is 1 over 5 again. 3 is 1 over 5 again. 4 is 1 over 5 again. 5 is also 1 over 5. Because 5 is only one time, I wrote 1 over 5. 4 comes one time, I wrote again 1 over 5. Any question in question number 4?
No.
This is even we have done in last lesson. Mr. Henry has a basket full of fruit. He does not know how many pieces of fruit are in the basket. He doesn't know how many total are there. Each of the 20 students in his class select one piece. How many students are there total? 20 students. Based on the results shown in the table, what can student conclude about the probability of selecting an apple? If I say apple, what is your answer? 5 over? 5 over? Girls, apple, number of pieces of fruits by number of students. 5 over 20.
Yes.
They say each of students. 5 over 20. So 5 divided by 20. That's what I'm saying. Please, please, please sit with the calculator. 5 over 20 is 0.25. But I need to know the percentage probability. So I'll multiply with 100.
25%.
25. Understood?
Yes.
If I ask, Noor, if same thing if I ask for an orange. Same thing if I ask, what can student conclude about probability of selecting an orange? It will be 2 out of? Yes, Judy? 2 divided by? Same thing. If I ask you, what can students conclude about the probability of selecting an apple? Instead of apple, I say orange. 2 over? Please be loud.
20.
I cannot hear you.
20.
20. 2 over 20. That is 1 over 10 and 0.1. And you need to multiply with 100.
10%.
10%, yes. The probability of model based on experimental probability for randomly selecting a marble. B is 18, P blue is 14, and P white is 8. How many marbles of each color are in the bag? Simple. Green you have 18, blue you have 14 marbles, and white you have 8 marbles. Isn't it easy, girls?
Yes.
Green is 18 over 40. So if I ask you how many green marbles are there, you will say 18 marbles were there. 18 blue and 18 green, and now, but they ask you about 40 here. See, now listen to this carefully, guys. Not that easy here. 8, use a text. Let me change the color. Okay. 8 out of 40. So they ask you out of 60, how much? Out of 60, how much? What are you going to do, girls? Proportionality rule. What we learn in term 1. 8 divided by 40 times 60. 8 divided by 40. This you will divide. This you are going to divide. This I need to divide. And this I need to multiply. Never forget, girls. So 8 over 40 is 0.2. 8 over 40 is 0.2. And when you multiply 60, you get 0.2 times 60, you get 12. Your answer is 12. So I get 12 green. No. 12 white because I took 8 out of 40. If same thing, I take 18 out of 40. 18 out of 40. So out of 60, how much? Yes, Noor, how will you solve this? 18 out of 40. So out of 60, how much? What are you going to do? This you will divide.
Divide.
And when I divide 18 divided by 40, I get,
It's 0.45.
yes. And then you multiply that to times 60. So what do you get?
27.
27. So P of 18 marbles, when there were 60, I got 27. See, they have 27 green. P green when it was 18 out of 40. Now it is out of 60. Again, same thing with 14. You will divide it 40. 14 divided by 40 times 60. So you will get 21 blue. Miral, are you able to understand or no? That you take the selected one in the numerator and total in the denominator. Murray spins the pointer of the spinner shown at the right. What is the sample space? Sample space means you have to write all the letters. What are there, girls, inside? A, you have Y, you have, don't write repeatedly. A, Y, 3 and 5. Am I correct? You have A, you have Y, you have 3 and you have 5. Now they are asking you only the probability of the sample space. If they ask you the probability of the spinner, the whole spinner, then you will write how many sections? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But here, probability of sample space means you just write 4 in the denominator and 1, 1, 1. Each 1 over 4 and 1 over 4. Any questions still here? Any questions, girls?
No.
Dana, Judy, Miral?
No.
Okay, Raphael spins the pointer of 2 spinners shown at the right. Find the probability of each possible sum. Okay, spinner, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Spinner on the right. Spinner on the left. You have 1, 2 in the spinner on the right. And why they are giving 4? 2, 3, 4. And they just put 3, 4, 5. Girls, who can say me that why did they get 5? They are asking you possible sum. Either you have 1 plus 2, that is 3. Either you have 2 plus 3, 5. Or either you have 3 plus 1, 4. These are the possible sums. Am I correct? Either I can add 1 plus 2, 3. Or this is in the first one. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 4, 5. 3 plus 1, 4. 2 plus 1, 3. All that, we get these possible sum when you add them. Now, possible of sum 2. Girls, how can you get 2? Either you can get 1 plus 1. No, they are not 1 plus 1. There's only one chance of getting 2, nothing else. Because you cannot have 1 plus 1. There is no one more 1. Okay, possibility of 3. How can you get 3 here, girls? What you can add? You can either add 2 plus 1 or you can get 3. So there are 2 chances, 2 over 6. Now, possible of sum 4, 3 plus 1. Either I'll get 3 plus 1 or I'll get 2 plus 2. 3 plus 1 or 2 plus 2. So there are 2 chances again. Sum 5, only 3 plus 2 I get. Sum 5, it's only 3 plus 2. I cannot get with anything else. 3 from here and 2 from here. 3 plus 2, I can get 5. So there is only one chance. I put 1 over 6. An art and craft store has created that contains glass, wood, and brass beads. Friends take turn choosing a bead without looking, recording the bead type, and returning the bead to the crate. The table shows the result of 300 selections. Okay, when you add them, you get. Now, write a probability for choosing a bead. If you choose glass bead, it is 60 over. Miral?
Yes.
If I choose a glass bead, what is the probability?
If what?
If I choose glass bead, you have glass, you have wood, and you have brass. If I choose the glass bead, so what is the probability? How many glass beads are there? Look on the table and say me, how many glass beads are there?
60.
Okay, and over 60 over what? Tell me 60 over what? Total, how many beads are there?
6 over 300.
Yes, very good. 60 over 300 because you have 300 beads. Same way wood, 96 over 300. And now that's why, Mirala, I'm saying you please be with the calculator. If I do 60 over 300, do you have the calculator? Do you have calculator?
Yes, I do.
Okay, 60
Yes,
over
yes.
300. If I ask you to find percentage, what will you do? You will do 60 divided by 300. And then whatever the answer you get, you will multiply with what? To know the percentage, what did you get 60 over 300? Tell me first. 60 over 300, what did you get? Judy, tell me what did you get 60 over 300? Miral, you have a calculator or not? Please sit with that. Or you can do on the mobile. I'm using my mobile for the calculator. Or even your laptop or even your, wherever,
0.2.
0.2. Okay, Miral, what will you do to get percentage? What will I do to get percentage? Multiply with what? My dear Miral, please reply me. It's okay if you don't know, still we are practicing. Hello?
Yes, yes, miss.
Yes, you need to multiply with 100, okay? So you will know the percentage. 0.2 times 100. So you get 20. Your answer is 20. Your answer is 20. Did you 20%? Understood? First you will divide
Yes, yes, understood.
and then you will multiply with 100 to know the percentage. See, they wrote here 60 over 300 multiply by, they did not write multiply by 100, but it is actually multiply by 100, you get 20%. 96 over 300 multiply by 100, I get 32%. And same thing with brass. Okay. I don't know what happened to this. Why is it black here? So we were at this question. So now they're asking you if 60 it is, if 60 it is 300, out of 300 is out of 60. So out of 144, sorry, 450 beads, how much? This is your question. Based on the frequencies in the table, estimate the number of each type of bead that will be chosen if the friends select a total of 450 beads from the crate. Instead of 300 selections, if they select 450. Simple. 650, 60 over 300. As you know, it's 0.2. I'll multiply not with 100, I'll multiply with 450. So I get 90 glass beads. Now this step, girls, this step again, if you forgot, please tell me now so that I explain you again. 60, this is division, and this is multiplication. Stop me now here and I'm gonna explain you again that where did I get this 90 from? 90 glass beads. How did I get this 90? Everyone know how we got this 90? There's no question to be asked?
No.
Okay. Now when talking about wood beads, previously wood was 96 bead out of 300. 96 out of 300. Now out of 450, how much? Please, girls, you need to write down. This is about glass beads. This is about glass beads. And this is about wood beads. And next. So how will you do? 96 over 300. 96 divided by 300 times 60. You get almost like, once again, 96 out of 300 is what? 0.32. 0.32 times 450 is 144 wooden beads. So I got here 144 wooden beads. And here, lastly, about brass beads. How were they? There were 144 out of 300. 144 out of 300. So out of 450, how much? So nothing, you will multiply, we will divide 144 divided by 300, you get 0.48. That you multiply with 450. I'll write here 144 divided by 300. That you multiply with 450. So you get 216. You get 216 brass beads. So any questions still here, girls?
No.
Proportionality questions. You're going to divide this. Whatever answer you will get, you will multiply with 450 because now they've asked us with 450 how much.
Miss,
Yes,
can I go to the bathroom?
I'm about to leave. There's only 1 minute. You can leave the meeting.
5, okay.
Okay.
Any questions, girls, still here?
No.
Okay, girls. That's it, girls.